I love Life Makeover as much as the next version, and in the year that I've been playing it, it has grown to be one of my all-time favorite games. However, there are some really ugly items in this game that I sometimes just cannot stop thinking about, and today we're gonna give it an attempt to styling what I think are the most ugliest pieces in this game. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a little styling video. Normally I do events, but I thought for this time we could try something a little bit different because I've seen people post about this on Reddit. Just as an disclaimer before we go into this, obviously these are my opinion. If you find the pieces I'm showing today pretty or cute or whatever, more power to you. These are just not my thing. There are a lot of items in this game that I don't think are my style, but I can see the vision. But for these items, I am missing the vision. If you see the vision, tell me the vision because I would love to know. So let's go straight into my items. Starting off with the dresses is this one. I think we got this free in a set, like login, daily, do whatever. There's a lot going on here. Almost to say too much. I am a bow lover, but what the hell is going on here? We have a row of small bows with small bows with small bows. I do not like it. Second of all, I really hate these pockets. Third of all, I hate the way, well actually it's not too bad, but I'm not the biggest fan of like long pants that are flowy with the little, I'm forgetting the word, but you know what I mean, the top part here. Also, why is this sparkly? Why does it look like charcoal? The top, I like it. If this was separate, I could live with this. If we separate this part and we take off the top, like that's cute, right? Let's see some color versions here. I guess in brown, it is definitely better. In purple, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan, but this is one of the pieces that I'm thinking that's a no-go, girl. Then number 2 is a morning diary. I think again, this is also a free set item. I don't remember. I just don't like it. It's definitely not as bad as the first one. I just can't imagine seeing anyone wear this even in real life too. It's something about the shape. I don't like the buttons here because they don't make any sense. Look, the buttons are already attached to itself, but like what are they? They don't seem to clip it into anything. Are they just supposed to be open? I'm being overly critical here, but what's the loop here doing? What is it doing for itself? I don't know. I also really don't like the shape here on the top, and this going under, it's just like, it shows like it's part of it. I feel like the bow all the way up is too tight. It's not my favorite, but this one is definitely not as bad. Different color versions. I like the pink one. Okay, the bow is like a way more subtle. It's just like, it's very harsh. The contrast, I'm not a big fan. Our third dress is night gibberish, and this just screams like I bought a Shein dress and I got drunk and then I went home or to job interview. That's what it's giving, right? I really don't like dresses or skirts that have the tulle going over because often or not that's like a cheap dress. I've only seen it like at H&M and stuff. I just think it's so tacky. Also, the jewels don't really help. I'm a big fan of pearls, but I just don't like the way it's done here. And then the top itself, like I said, it looks like she just got drunk and then just went to work because why is her top open? What's this? Why is this half out, half in? Pick one. Okay, girl, pick one. Other color versions, I don't know if I like it better. You know what? I like the inverted version better than the original. This looks better. Maybe a black top is more classy than a white top. I don't know. Number 4. I want to say I don't have to say anything, but again, some dresses have like a periodic time that you think you will fit in. I cannot imagine a time frame in this world where this dress would look normal if you wore this outside. I absolutely hate the buttons. I don't mind lace. Again, I don't mind a cute little collar. I don't mind lace. It's just like, what is going on? We have flowers here. Then the coat, I guess, has like a pattern in it as well with the lace. Is that part of the dress or is that part of the top? And then the skirt coming out of it. I don't know. It's giving grandma, but like in a bad way, because grandma can be cute and trendy, but this is just not it for me. Other colors, again, I think the blue is like better because it like lines up the look. I feel like, yeah, okay, that's definitely, this is giving more of a cute spring look. This is giving grandma, but bad, right? Staying in the grandma grandpa theme, we're going on into tops. This is putting out, we just got this in like that old Christmas release, also for a login set. I swear my granddad wears this. I mean, good for him, but I don't think this is like a fashion thing. I know these tops are kind of trendy. I think like in 2021, it just doesn't work, especially the default colors here. Also, if you were to do this, personal opinion, I think this top, the vest should be tight to the body and not have, what is this? Like what? My character does not have that much space here, okay? It's not it. Recolors, again, I think the lighter colors make it look more youthful. However, it looks sloppy. Nothing is tight fitting. It looks like it's not made for her. Like what? Another top that I'm saying to is this one, Dynamic Youth. I don't even remember where I got this from. It's a 3-star. It's just so cheap looking, especially because the inside of the shirt is not printed. This is not real life. You can color the inside life makeover. You didn't have to leave this white. It looks like one of those cheap shirts you see at those weird markets that you don't even know where the clothing is coming from. Like this is like printed on plastic, right? That it just looks like that. On their defense, this is see-through, but it's not looking like from far away that this is denim and this is t-shirt fabric. Like it looks so cheap. The buttons have like the worst placement in my opinion. The print is not that bad. I don't hate that. Okay, we can. It's giving gorillas a little bit. I don't hate it, but recolors is not that much better. This is basically the same. It looks like they just had no inspiration too. Brown, I like the top. Again, the bottom it just doesn't. Maybe if I make it one color, that could work. I don't know. And then I think this is the ugliest clothing piece in the whole game that I have in my collection. I don't know if there's other stuff out there. Surreal Symphony. Actually, sincerely, what is going on here? We have bows. We have a bow in the middle. We have beads on the side. We have see-through puffy sleeve, sheep cuffs basically. A collar. We have a tight fit collar, something coming out of the neck. We have a cover up. We have a belt. Girl, this is too much. It's making me mad. Like I really don't like this. Again, if there were a time period that this would fit in, I could not see which one it would be. Please tell me if there is. Again, the recolors. Look, there's like you got no inspiration. And then if you put like real cloth in it, you can notice how bad this is. If I can style this top, I think that would be that I should get an award for that because this I cannot imagine a world with this top in it. Moving on to bottoms, we have a few that I think would definitely need to shout out in this video. Starting off with Fluffy Milk Ball. I am the biggest fan of cow prints. I have a really big cow print coat I love to wear. So if I find something ugly with cow print, it means it really did something. And this is one of them. It doesn't even look like cow print to me. It's asking children what they think a cow looks like when they've never been outside. I don't know. It's not pretty. I don't like the placement. I'm just not generally a fan of low waist. Also, the rim, it kind of looks cheap. Like it doesn't look like there's elastic. There is no zipper in the back. How is she getting this on realistically, right? We're all about realism. Where's the zipper? Where's the button? Where's the elastic, right? The fabric doesn't look like it's stretchy because it has like this fuzzy material. I do like that the 3D part looks really fuzzy, okay? I can imagine how soft that is, but the colors too, I'm judging it on the default colors, even though I can recolor it. Looks a little bit better. I think if we make it like, oh, that's so bad. If we make it like a giraffe collar, I think it would be a lot better, like neutral shades. I think that could work, but other than that, it's not working for me. Then we have the most fast fashion item in this game. I think this looks like it was $10 at H&M. Once again, it looks so cheap with the cover up. The idea itself is not bad. I feel like if it was a full cover dress, it'll be really cute. I think it's also the waistband for me because this does look like it's elastic, but because it's so thin, like I don't know if you've ever had a dress like that and you sit down and it kind of folds over and it stays folded because it's cheap material. I don't think I can sell this and I think this is like a luxurious, pretty looking look just because it just looks so cheap. Again, I don't feel like I have to say anything for this one. What is going on besides the shape that is completely unflattering to character? I know that harem pants are like a thing and I know they were trendy. I think it was like 2012. I didn't like them back then either. Also, shout out to the zebra print that randomly appeared at the bottom. Why? No one knows. I get this, okay? I get that it comes together. I just don't like when clothing has this. If it's not like a raincoat, I just think it doesn't really look right. Can't really figure out the material either that would work with that too. The pockets, please. Imagine walking around like that and putting something in it. It will just fall out. I don't know what's going on. It looks like she's going fishing. And then the worst part is trying to make it fashionable by adding a chain and jewels on it. If you're gonna commit to the sloppy look, make it super streetwear and don't do the bling. I don't get that. Like, what is going on these shoulder pads too? I really hate it. It's like 3 different pieces, like the top, the middle, and the bottom are all different pieces, and it just, it aches me. Recolors, I don't think this can be safe. Maybe the green one is cute, but no. Moving on now to our accessories, we have coupled wings. I think everyone has this hat basically. I've talked about this before. I just hate the way this game interprets hats. It looks so dumb. I think it could be cute. I think this is just like a general thing that I just hate how most hats look in this game because you can never see my character wear this because what is this? You could fit a village in here. I don't know what went wrong here. I really do not know what's going on. I really don't know where the item came from in my collection either. We have a really weird shade hat, which fits better than the last one. I'll give it that. We have here some sequins. We have, I think this is like some faux leather. Then we have probably either like a helmet format. We have sequined hearts. And then whatever this is in the back. I really hate this. It clashes with most hairs too. To stand up from the crowd just like the swan in a group of ducks. Girl, you are not a swan. You are not. I refuse to say that this is an item in a fashion game that I love, but unfortunately this is the truth. Recolor definitely don't make it better. It looks like Wasp cosplay for real. Why also? I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe it's cyberpunk outfit, right? But then the jewels don't make any sense to me, so whatever. Then we have a bag. This one is called Love in Bordeaux. Just look at the shape of it. What is going on? Why is it 2D? Again, it could be a vision. I tried to think about it, but realistically, it even has like the Vanguard logo on the inside, which I do like. Like it's well made. I just think it's ugly on its own. Okay, I just don't like it. If you can make it work, maybe with like a classy look, I can see it. It's so odd, like in a wrong way for me. Recolors, I don't know. I think the black one would be the best because this makes the shape stand out even more if you make it in a brighter color. But yeah, it's unpractical. I don't know. Now we're moving on to shoes. The PC doesn't really let me show me the items really that well, so you have to squint a little bit. But the first one here is from the latest fashion views. I'm not the biggest fan of mushrooms, so maybe I'm kind of anti-mushroom biased, but these shoes, they just look like they're made out of cork, and I really don't like it. I'm a big fan of Mary Jane's shoes in general. I just think the bottom of these shoes just looks so weird. I also think that the strap with the mushroom button looks like it's a kid's shoe, and I like kids clothing sometimes. It's not executed well for an adult shoe. Recolors may include a white version. I don't hate that, honestly, because it makes it stand out less. If they're both different colors, then I feel like it pops out more, but I prefer when it's one color. Then this one is just so funny to me. What the hell is going on? This is an unrealistic shoe because I don't think you can even walk like that. You will have to lift your feet like you're a horse because your feet has to bend to walk, even if you're wearing heels. So this shoe has a lot going on. There's no backing. Your feet just slide in. There is just a whole plateau between the heel and the front of your foot. As you can see, my character can't even stand in them. There's a smaller strap at keeping the whole thing together. It just makes me mad how unrealistic this is. Could be cute in the fashion game, but again, this game is all about realism, I think, at least. So what's going on here, right? I'm not one to hate on high boots, but they are zip up, but the zip up only goes this far. Then I assume that the front is elastic to make sure that your character's feet could fit in. The bottom of the shoe is not that bad. It's just the top is so weird. It just looks wrong. It doesn't look flattering. I can't imagine a look that this would look nice except for like maybe a super tight mini skirt, because the boots are oversized, so you gotta make everything really tight to compromise for it. But this it's not done well. I don't think I've ever used these in this game. Recolors are okay. It just does not change the shape of it. Then our last shoe for today is End of Night, and this is just like 2014 hell. They have like these weird buttons on it, a sneaker heel, and sneaker heels very hard to pull off. I like them occasionally. I just don't like how, again, sloppy the top is. It's like super unsupported. Besides all of that, recolors, maybe again in black so it looks more like a boot, or I don't know. I cannot get on this side. I just really don't like these shoes. And lastly, I do have a few makeup pieces. I don't hate these as much. I just don't like them, and I never really use them. Starting off very strong with Witch Spell. Again, this one I can see a vision, a punk rock outfit. I've tried it. It didn't work for me. It looks weird, especially from far away. It just looks like a creepy clown, but like again in the bad way for me. Honestly, at this point, it's also giving JoJo Siwa for me, which is kind of just turns off the whole thing. I don't think I'll ever be using these. I just I don't like it when an overlay slips in a weird way again, even though it is an artistic choice. Them is the same for Red Plum. This one is super specific, but it doesn't look that bad from far away. It's just like it has like this weird little detail because it looks like it has like something on her lips. Look, there's like 4 gold flakes for no good reason. This lipstick would be really nice without it. Honestly, I'm being really critical of these just because we don't have that many makeups. They're hard to obtain. So if we get a few, it just pisses me off if they just have some weird detail on it, even though we don't need that, because why can't you just make a normal lip gloss, right? And then my last one is the Azura Serenade for the face accessory. It's a little arrow. Again, this could work for like a cyber look, but I have never used this. I never gravitate towards it. It looks weird. Where is it pointing to? Why is it an arrow? Even here, it bounces as outer space. Since when is there a favorite item? You can favorite items now? Is this how I find out? And then they go on the top. How long has this been here? Anyway, in the bounds of outer space, the directions of the shooting stars are forming into the nocturne. This is supposed to be a cyber theme, but it's just not giving cyber to me. I just don't like it. I don't think it looks nice. It looks like a cheap tattoo. So this was an in-depth showcase of the items I really don't like. For the hairs, I like all of them. I checked. There isn't one that I'm thinking this one is really ugly. So that's a plus at least. Now let me go into making a few outfits, including some of these items. I don't think I can do all of these, but let's go into voiceover mode and then see what I cook up. For our first look, I'm using the body piece that with all the bows that I really didn't like. I started straight off trying to make it a brighter color. I settled on this green because I did really like it, but when I used the veins to unlock, I got this blue, and I thought maybe, you know what, blue is kind of cute. I ended up straight up changing her hair, and it gave me like mad kindergarten teacher vibes. So I thought, okay, let's just roll with that and then try and make a kindergarten teacher. So for her shoes, I ended up using the mushroom ones because I thought they looked very like comfortable. And like I said, it had like a childish vibe to it, and in full like a white color, they match it really well. Then for her hair, I used a lace little headband, and then I wanted one more accessory to kind of like make it a little bit more interesting because else the outfit is kind of boring. But as a teacher, you wouldn't have that many accessories, so I went for this choker type necklace, even though it's a little bit detailed with the gems on it. And I tried to keep her makeup relatively simple because, again, I was kind of going for the realism here, so I just went like for like a nude lookish pastel pinkish blush, simple makeup, and I kind of actually like it. So this is our final result. Again, it's not too out there, but it is a look, and I feel like this makes me hate the item a lot less. I'm really glad I re-dyed this one. So let's move on to our next outfit. This was with the other one piece that I really didn't like. I thought first let's choose a top because a lot would clash with it that I think I would like, but I straight up found the off-the-shoulder top that I thought was so cute, so I re-dyed the piece as dark red. And honestly, like right up at this point, I was like, wait a minute. So I styled it with the leather bag as well, and I just think the whole piece just came together using just a few colors. I feel like the vibe for streetwear was really something I went for in here, so I really wanted to make it an out there look. So if you have a lot of pieces that are out there, then the items look less weird. So I used the shoes that you can't walk in, I used the bag that I didn't like, and then I also used the pants that came up really high. I added some little glamour by using like some sort of sparkly sock, and then we have this really cool hair that I thought was perfect for it. I dyed it in black because I thought like kind of like a bold look, right? And I'm actually so happy with how this turned out. I also ended up using the lipstick, so this way I used a lot of items that I thought were really bad, but honestly, look at this. It's actually a look. I'm very happy with this one, how it turned out. Also with the makeup, it matches all very well. Now, are you ready for Life Makeover Final Boss? Yes, we are styling the worst top, honestly. I thought maybe we can do two pieces, so I wanted to use the milk skirt, but unfortunately I needed like re-dyes or something to get any color, and I didn't want to use the purple, so unfortunately I couldn't use that. This was a problem I had a lot with this look, so I thought maybe some long something at least, pants or a skirt, and I ended up with these pants because I thought, okay, we can kind of vibe with that. Then I found this really sparkly coat that I really liked, and again, I needed dye veins for all of these, so I couldn't do it. So unfortunately I had to take it off because I tried like, okay, what if I dye the top? But it just looks weird if the coat is white and then the top was colored. So I already had like a vision again with this dark red. I just feel like it looks really nice for these items, so I really tried to make the top work, but I had to take it off. So now we have the back top just like in full glory, and then now you can watch me struggle picking a color. Why is half of the bows connected to the belt? Like, why aren't the bows together and then the belt is a separate piece? It makes me so confused. You can also not dye the cuffs. They are always white, which would have looked better in like a brown tone. Then for the shoes, I wanted to use the same red, and here I'm like double checking I'm using the same color palette, which I am, but it just looks like a different shade of red. I think it's because of the material of the shoes, but that kind of pissed me off. Then I used the hair from the latest gacha, which is like a pinkish tone, and I feel like that really bring the whole thing together and also makes her look a little bit more youthful, because I was thinking maybe I should do like white hair, but it just like I'm trying to make it more youthful, also using a little hair bow, like really going into the bow theme here, also doing a bag with bows on it, because then it looks more intentional, right? Then here for the makeup, I'm trying to make it a little bit more glamour looking, again, to just make it look more youthful. And honestly, I don't hate this. I I don't want to take back all of my words I said, but I'll take some of it because this is not that bad. It's not my aesthetic, that's for sure, but objectively, this is not bad look. So I'm proud of the designs we made today, okay? This was the end of my challenge. Let me know down below which items you really don't like, and if you have any items that I used today that you think, girl, those are really cute, what are you talking about? I'd love to hear your opinions. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing or becoming a member. Also, I'm live every Saturday here on YouTube. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!